Those who are at risk for complications from the coronavirus, local doctors say they are very concerned it will hit tri-state residents very hard. Medical reporter Liz Bonis joins us now from Good Samaritan Hospital to explain why. Liz.
Yeah, hey, good evening to you. We are here with the whole team at Good Samaritan Hospital. They're actually doing some of the screening and check-in, and we're going to get to some of those complications in just a moment. But what are you doing here today?
I'm going to get his temperature, and I'm going to put it right on his forehead. Okay.
So
and
each person that comes through gets that. We're going to hope that they'll let you in here.
Okay.
And it
We've
reads
got
at
98.5.
All right, good to know. And then they ask you a couple questions. What are like the top couple that you have to ask?
In the last 48 hours, have you had a fever over 100.4?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. Any new onset of shortness of breath?
No.
Any active cough?
Nope.
All right, so you get the gist. Nobody's coming in here with any of those symptoms. This is actually the Dick Smith lobby, which is closed off to visitors. Just a few people are getting in. We actually stopped here, but we got screened as well, where my bracelet is here. Probably fell off. But the reason that we're here today is a lot of you have asked me whether or not you are more at risk if you smoke in getting some of the complications. And there is some interesting things about the lung in this. Tell me about that.
Well, the reality is smokers, and I would include in that vaping to a certain extent, are predisposed to any type of pneumonia. So, for example, influenza or any virus, including bacterial pneumonia. The reason for that likely has more to do with the fact that smokers have structural lung disease just because of the years of smoking. COPD and emphysema are common conditions associated with smokers. That is most likely what predisposes them to doing poorly with this virus.
Okay, so what's interesting is we do have a higher smoking rate in the tri-state, so we're all very concerned that as these numbers mount, we may see more than average. But there's also something I'm told about this virus itself that seems to like the lung or parts of the lung.
That's right. So this virus is unique, like other coronaviruses, SARS, for example, years ago, you remember. They have a predilection for the lower lobes of the lung, as opposed to things like influenza or rhinovirus that tend to cause upper respiratory symptoms like a sore throat, stuffy nose. This virus is unique in that it goes deeper into the lungs. That's why the symptoms that you'll read about 80% of the patients have a non-productive cough, a dry, non-productive cough.
Well, that's helpful. So that dry, non-productive cough, people have asked, how would I know if I'm at risk? Those are the things that make you, or should make you, want to reach out to a healthcare provider. We are going to be here throughout the next couple of hours sharing more with Dr. Strayder about the complications. We're going to talk about high blood pressure, why that makes a huge difference, and a couple others as well. So stay with us here. We'll be back on Local 12 News live at 5.
All right, glad to have you. Thank you, Liz. And